Testing. Hello, hello. Well, I know I've kind of been setting some stuff up. I wanted to just, I guess, use this as a way to like easier, more easily make videos, and even get some like live games in, maybe, but just save these as VODs and post them later and or have them up. I'm gonna see if we can get some games on the summit in as well, as long as my opponent is cool with being on the stream. We'll see. We'll see if we can figure out what deck we're taking to um, the summit, and also coincidentally, the Texas League has wrapped up and is now in the top cut as well. So my first round in that is scheduled as well with a local Tim who is no slouch. So and also everybody on the league in the top cut, especially really everybody in the league. is no slouch either. So I'm going to be trying to figure out what I'm going to play. I've got a few decks in mind, and I'm going to be talking through my opinion on which one, or the merit to each one, and why I would consider taking one over the other. And we'll see which one I'll ultimately end up playing in those tournaments. But I've got a few. I know I've been playing Elementalist this season pretty exclusively, and with that, hey guys, thanks for joining. Yay! So I just to reiterate, I'm just trying to figure out which decks I'm gonna play in these top cuts, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to hop in and make a video and chat with it live, and as a maybe even stream a game or two. But I kind of wanted to potentially, if I can share it here, talk about. I'll just kind of like go over the decks that that I'm thinking about playing, and then queue once or twice. I need to figure out which. Oh, that makes it easy. HP. Cool. Cool. So to dive into it, and actually let me pull up the Sorcerer Summit. So I've been playing Elementalist pretty much exclusively this season, or last season, and I'm not sure if y'all can see this now, but I did okay with it. The deck definitely is more fair than I thought originally, and I think the meta shifted a little bit too. But Elementalist Frenic did a video about a tier list about the avatars, and he and Count Tolstoy rated Elementalist, I think maybe as like fair. And I commented and I was like, Elementalist is not fair. It's really good. Because I had just started playing that mono airless and some other iterations with Onslaught, and they felt really, really good. And Elementalist has been really fun to build with. Y'all let me know if this music is too loud, by the way. I can turn it down a little bit. But the build diversity of Elementalist early in the season really kind of was a trap. Like every morning I was waking up and I was building like a mono earth elementalist, mono fire elementalist, mono. Oh, yeah, that's fair account. You did say it was borderline competitive, and I think that was a fair assessment. Just with what we're seeing with the win-loss ratio overall. So I ended up landing around a 64% win rate with it overall. And I think there's a few factors why that is. Partially, like I was mentioning, is like the build diversity availability that you have as Elementalist just kind of like gets you like, well, I could do this, I could do this, I could do that. And like you just build 500 different Elementalists rather than like stick to one strategy and try to make it work. And then when I finally stuck to one, I started to win more. Now, that's not to say there are definitely bad matchups for it. So, and we'll go over that and why it would influence like which deck I would take. But still ended up getting a top cut with Elementalist. But it definitely feels like, and you can see, it definitely feels like you're at a little bit of a disadvantage, especially compared to some of the mainstays and some of the avatars I'm expecting to see. Count, cough, cough. Like for instance, Battle Mage. Oh, surprise, surprise! Here we are. And Battle Mage and Count, who I think was in the first seed He did really, really well this season, played a ton of games, so he's got reps into everything. And Battle Mage just naturally just chews on Elementalist. Like me and Count, I think, played 4 times. He beat me 3 of the 4, and the only time I beat him, I got super lucky and top decked like 3 times in a row. So Elementalist does not fare well into Battle Mage, and I think just looking at how the brackets are, I think if I win my first one, I think I would be paired against Count in the second one if he wins his first one. So that's definitely something I've got to consider as far as which deck I'm going to play. Um, but probably expecting a Pathfinder or two. Definitely expecting a Geomancer. In fact, my first round opponent, I think he's been on Geomancer. And it's so awesome to see. He's fairly, yeah. Well, I'm still traumatized by turn one key to the city every game count, so I don't want to hear about it. We can you could we have trauma bonding, I guess. But what's his name? Stealth Cat. I think he's been on Geomancer, but he's been really cool to see how like he just started playing like last season, and he's way up high on the leaderboard, and he's been doing really, really well. Really kind of picked up the game quickly and is establishing himself pretty quickly on Geomancer, which is cool, but it is scary because it is also a card, an avatar that has an innate advantage over Elementalist, whereas some of these other avatars you feel a little better into. Yeah, that is a pretty cool site. Gotta give credit where credit's due. A Golden Eagle made this. Bruce has done amazing work with the Sorcery Summit, and has just really like facilitated. I mean, I think more games being played in any forum, and I think is really helping the community grow. And I mean, I look every day at how many like new people have joined the Sorcerer Summit, and it's just like constantly people joining. So it's so cool to see. But it is also, like I mentioned with Stealth Cat, he just joined last month and he's like crushing. And I think another guy, I forgot, Green Gills joined recently, crushing. And I think Green Gills is on. I don't want to out everybody, but just based off what I know, these are the avatars that I'm gonna have to like gear up to play against, or at least have prep in to play against. But I don't know if we're gonna play against any druids. Last season, druid, I know it's got a 60, just roughly under 60%. Um, Last season it ended up like right at 50%, which surprised me because I think druid is really strong. But definitely gonna expect Pathfinder, Imposter, probably Necromancer, probably Battle Mage, maybe Sorcerer. We've got some wild card players in the top cut who just play everything and just do super well. I know Kyle can just pick up anything and do super well. Yeah, like this is pretty humbling to see. I was messaging Kyle about it. So like Bruce added this like top player of each avatar, and I was like, oh, that's so cool. And then at the time, whenever I would click on win rate, it would be Kyle, and he'd have 100% win rate, and I was like, oh, okay, Kyle. And but he plays like every avatar, so so the deck I need to brew is going to have to be something that is good into all of these. My round one probably being Geomancer, and then eventually also survive potentially a Battle Mage, and eventually also potentially survive Archimago if I make it through the end, and some of the other players on the other side of the bracket make it to the end as well. So I have to be prepared for a solid mid-range strategy, a solid aggressive, like pure super ooga booga aggro, and then just the most controlled decks ever. And it's like, what am I gonna build? So I've kind of got a few options here, and the first that I've been kind of just battle tested with is this druid that I've been playing since season one. Uh, Technically, I did make top cut of season one, but I didn't pay my entry because it was the first season and I had no clue how many games I was going to be able to play, and turns out enough to qualify, but I didn't pay my entry. So technically this deck did make top cut, but I didn't pay my entry. So but I learned from that on pay your entry because you can play a ton of games on the summit really easily and get some reps in. But it's air, water, boring, druid. And druid is boring because I played it forever, and air water is boring because everybody plays it. No shade, it's just fact. These cards are just better than other cards because they're just better. They're just built different, y'all. So and really like the point of this deck is, oh, I love the elo, dude. I like the elo. Um, I like I like the tweaks that have been changed, the tweaks that have been made between season, like going into season 4 now with the top cut being 24. Me and Pork Chop were talking about it, and we think it's a great addition to the yeah, it is punishing for sure, but I think expanding it to 24 players, especially as the game grows, right? Um, will like continue to encourage top player, like to people at the top from playing, because it is pretty punishing to lose. Um, and then you're like, oh, I got to win like 3 or 4 to get back to where I was. But like overall, that like them's the breaks, and we don't have enough players to do like elo matched rating, where like pairing, I mean, to where you're like only playing within a certain threshold of like plus minus. So um, as the game grows, maybe we'll be able to. We is doing a lot of heavy lifting. Maybe you will be able to figure something out like that. But I think it's for the current status of the game. I think it's great that we have something like this. But quick deck tech. Chris took this. Ismark the Lesser took this to our very similar list um, to Sorcery Con, and he ended up top eighting with it. And the deck feels really really good. I probably add a Drums of Doom, but ultimately the deck is air water good stuff with you flip earlier than you used to and abuse Bruin with like Whirling Blades or a Grapple Shot, and then you abuse the Druid Aura with th- um, River Rapids, Wuthering Heights, and just move their units around the board and blend them up while you also have like really good mid-range threats that just are hard to deal with, that are also coincidentally really good Whirling Blades targets, because Whirling Blades is the most overpowered card. So you end up just like kind of like on this mid-range plan. This deck is really susceptible to like hyper aggro. I know in the stats, Battle Mage has a pretty like tough win rate into Druid, and that's mostly probably because the Druid aura and getting a free 4 power bodyguard. Um, the Texas League, to answer your question, winning on Death's Door, I think there was 36 of us. This was the inaugural season for the Texas League. I know there's more players than that in Texas, but this was just through Discord, ran by Stormy. I wonder if I can post a link to it here, but they're doing great work. They actually have a tournament coming up soon, which is really exciting. I can't make it, but they've got some. I mean, they've done a lot to get this community going, and they've got a lot of prize support that they're like, shelling out themselves to like get this growing. And um, anyway, I would check it out for sure. I think Pork Chop posted something about it in the Sorcerer Summit general chat recently. So I'll make sure I like pin that or something, or put it in the description or something for the VOD, so you can check it out later. But um, back to Druid. Druid is a good meta call against a few things. Geomancer, especially with all the tokens, and Archimago if they're going a token route. Battle Mage, it seems like it's an okay pick if you can stabilize early enough, and that's like the biggest problem. Is like if you if you can stabilize early enough, this deck feels pretty unbeatable. I'm in the sense that, like, as a reference, me and Kyle played. I'm not sure which elements Kyle was playing, but he's rocking a 77% win rate with it, and I'm rocking a 78% win rate, and that's pretty much exclusively water air. So yeah, the pricing looks amazing for it, and there's a lot of um, like artists who are like Stormy's wife, I believe. She's an artist. She does amazing altars as well. They're always so like cool or funny, or like cute. And I think she's gonna have a few altars there as prizing too. So yeah, the prizing looks legit. But anyway, the this is my crutch, to be honest. Like, this was, if all else fails and I just want to play a deck that I've had like really comfortable I'm really comfortable with, or I think like I could pretty much match into anything and feel pretty good about, this is probably what I want to take. The problem is I don't want to take this. I've been playing Druid for forever. I know this deck's really good. And like, we're also seeing like pretty reasonable counter strategies into these water decks with like the Earth ramp decks. And I haven't tested into that super much with this deck. Porkchop's been playing something along those lines recently. Porkchop plays everything, but and I think it does okay into this, but with the prominence of Earth, it makes me want to play water more, so my units just don't get earthquaked when I play them. Um, so that is consideration number one. Consideration number two, I just named it Metacall because that's really what it is. It's Druid again. It's Steam Druid, but just with like kind of similar to what I did with Druid taking it to Houston, where I was like, I've got this really solid fire earth package, but it kind of is susceptible to this thing, which was like the earth being Archimago. Um, combo decks in Sorcerer are a little different than combo decks in. Um, I know it seems like I have ADD. I'm responding to the chat, but I do have ADD. Combo decks in Sorcerer are a little different than like Magic and other games where like the search pieces aren't quite there. There's a lot of fun. There's a few that are a whole lot of fun to like pop off. Pork chop sandwiches really came up with one with Imposter that can take infinite turns. It's hard to set up, but it's really cool. And pretty much all of the combo decks will, like what Golden Eagle said, like they'll work randomly, but you probably should have like a primary game plan, and then a secondary game plan is like your combo. Um, so this one, I'm considering going back to Steam Druid for a few reasons. It can be pretty aggressive. It's got like incidental removal with like violence. I don't think I'm playing any deserts in this, but you get access to like a lot of the overpowered stuff. Like Failed Mutation is like so particularly good into like the control matchup. It's good into aggro because it's just so beefy. So like right at that 4 cost slot is right where you want to be, because you really want to be flipping on turn 5. You get access to like Blaze of Glory, which kind of is a similar effect to like flipping and immediately whirling blades with your Bruin. You could do that and immediately Blaze of Glory and strike everything. You would probably lose your Bruin, but it's still an option. But with the fire inclusion, you get access to a lot of graveyard hate. So this is like, if I were to make it into those later rounds where I'm anticipating Archimago, you get the Funeral Pyres, you get the Mismanaged Mortuary in your element, you still get the Water Threshold from it, you get Redmane Hyena. So it's just like a lot of stuff that kind of like supports that aggro game plan, but incidentally can hate on Archimago. And then the reason why we'd be considering this deck, and I know it looks weird with these like random earth, is strictly because Onslaught is so good. And it's really good into the control matchup, and like another like mid-range matchup if you're going on like parity, because if they're relying on their gargantulas or their root spiders to kind of like lock you down, and you don't have a way to deal with it, but they just kind of ignore those minions, it's onslaught is absolutely disgusting. And then onslaught in this kind of deck opens up plays like you flip on turn 4, you go into turn 5, you play Polar Explorers and Onslaught, and then now you're attacking backwards for 5 from Bruin, 3 from Polar Explorers, like out of nowhere. And that feels pretty good. So, like, strictly forcing Earth for Onslaught probably is not worth it. But this is kind of something like I was just spitballing some ideas. Um, and again, like it has access to like overpowered water stuff, access to Drums of Doom. You still get your River Rapids, which work with Rivers of Blood, which Rivers of Blood are great into the control matchup because they won't be able to abuse divine healings. So it's like it comes with a lot of innate synergy still, but Steam as a whole is just probably not as good, definitely not as good as it was pre-Gothic. So this is one that I really need to put to the test. And then we all expected it. My mono air elementalist, I've been playing it more and more, and it just does, like, it kind of feels a little high rolly. Like you really gotta see some of these ramp sites, but you're running 10 ramp sites. And if you see any of the cities early, it feels extra good. Um, but it is strictly, yeah, I'm so high on Onslaught. It's crazy. I mean, like it's been in three. It's gonna be three of my four decks, and I'm forcing one of them to run it. Yeah, Onslaught is so good, and none of them are token strategies, which is crazy because you think that'd be just like a token card, but it's not. Um, but this deck has felt really fast. It still probably folds into Battle Mage, but it can kind of like run over some of these like more rampy decks. Um, yeah, yeah, and it just has so many like fun tools and synergy, and like this is I'm gravitating towards this the most strictly because it's the funnest to play, and it's like the most unique and like it does things that people don't expect. Like it has the cities, and then you play your city of traders, and they're like trying to abuse it, and then you play your root spider underneath your city of traders, and then they're like, oh no, like that was a trap. Or you all apply Alcahest, their units that they're playing their stealth, and archers. This abuses archers a lot, and it's got some really annoying synergy with like Cloud City turn one. And this again, these are all like high rolly stuff, like uniques and things like that. But the deck's got a lot of it. But like Cloud City turn one into Mirror Realm turn two, if you're on the play, locks your opponent on 3 mana. And like no other deck can do that because no other deck has the third. Yeah, I agree with you. And I think that ultimately this is what I'll land on. But I'll just have to like concede that like I just probably won't win this tournament based off this number, right? So, um, the inherent disadvantage that an elementalist provides, but like I said, like you can do some cheeky things, and if you can be a little more cheeky that round and high roll, then you can just like kind of pop your way through. But playing Guinevere, playing King Arthur, like playing cards that just aren't seeing a ton of play. I know this deck is just like a ton of cards that see a ton of play, but just leveraging the elementalist ability in a unique way, I think is cool. And then there's this list I put together today, but I played it once, but it's fun. It's basically the same deck, but it has some other cheeky stuff. Elementalist, right? So it's evil elementalist essentially, but since its inception or since it was spoiled, um, Desecrate plus King Arthur has been something that I've been wanting to try for a very long time because you blow up their site, you strip them of the threshold, And if you have King Arthur in play, the desecrated ground is yours. So it is also like site denial for them, ramp for you. It's not ramping you that turn, but it's like you're gaining sites down the line. And it's something I've been wanting to try forever. So this is just basically Evil Elementalist, and it feels a little faster. It feels a little more susceptible to just like not doing the thing, but it runs these cheeky combos with like Desecrate and like miraging the desecrated ground back to your hand because you own the card even though they control it, so you can mirage it back to your hand, or Heirloom lost their sights and then tap and then mirage that back to your hand, or King Arthur as well. You'll like Heirloom lost their sight, but then it'll be under your control, so you'll gain the mana and they'll lose the sight. So this has been a interaction that I've been trying to build around for a while, and I think it's ironically worlds collided here, and Mono Air Elementalist found the home for King Arthur Desecrate. You could also do the same thing with the Consecrate and stuff like that, but Desecrate just progresses the game to where you do damage and can win. So so this is a list that I don't know. I'll probably jam a few games tonight with it if my opponents are cool with being on the stream. But yeah, these are the ones I'm considering. If I just like come out of left field, it's because I found something, and like you see the deck posted that I'm playing and it's like something way different. I'm not lying to anybody. It's just like I might have found something in between now and then. But let's queue up and jam a game here. Let's see. Hold on. I wanna okay. There's like a 90% chance. Oh yeah. All right. We're just gonna join testing because that's what we're doing. But let me figure out what you guys are seeing right now. Turn this off. Okay, cool. Hello again. Boop, boop, boop. Oh no, my headset just died. Hold on. No worries. No worries. I'll just plug it in. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. I guess I could have been queuing while we were talking. Based off the 10 people watching now, welcome. Thank you for joining. I don't know. Whoever saw the decks that I mentioned, I don't know, a quick poll. We'll do yeah, just say if you remember the name of them or whatever, describe the deck you vote for me to play, and I'll play that deck. Or it may influence my decision, I'll say. Put it in the chat. Oh, I paired against Cameron. How convenient. Yo, you may or may not know, I'm streaming right now. Are you cool with being on stream on YouTube? Okay, I saw you in there. Okay, cool. It's not. No, yeah, there's no MMR like tracked win or loss. So I have a room up. You can join me. You said Steam is not working for you? It seems like it'd been working pretty well for you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It, it it seems like, see, because when Necro first came out, I was like, oh, Steam Necro is like the obvious choice. Because like Steam Druid, there's so much just like material matters in Steam, right? Like if you have things to turn sideways, like you'll win the game. And you're like, Necro always has things to turn sideways. So you're like, okay. I'm not even sure if the stream can hear you. Let me look. There's so much just like material matter. How convenient. Now, if you I am don't want to be heard. I'm streaming right now. Are you cool with being on stream? It's okay. We'll just roll with it. So, Avatar of Air. This is actually a good match. A good avatar that I've been wanting to test into. So thank you for playing this. Did you roll already? Sweet. $20. This is the bullshit thing. Okay, sorry, I don't know. So I'm playing Headless Haunt. I roll 20, 16, 1, and 5 like almost exclusively. I don't know if it's a TTS thing. There's like 2 sites in play and they hit you like the perfect site every time. No, they're just built different. Okay, let's just
that. That right? Yeah. Alright, it's building a site for me.
No, they're just built different. Let's see here.
Scry site.
Okay, let's just
that.
Okay, I think the stream can hear you now, so just so you know. Can you hear me still?
I can hear you.
Okay, sweet. I just want to make sure I didn't F everything up. Interesting hand. I guess we pitch that and this, and we chase a city. This seems good. This seems potentially a little slow. But it's probably just worth keeping to test it because I wasn't playing these prior. Keeping this because it's like card advantage. So yep. Okay. Well, good luck. I'll play a Strike Orchard and pass to you.
This one that does 2 kill target beast with 2. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so it's like kills root spiders is its main job,
Yeah.
but as I played it, like I've been more and more impressed with it because it kills war horses, it kills
coming for my bats, bro.
Bats, cool. Yeah, it kills bats, which are pretty prominent.
Field tap, we'll play potential sicko.
Nice. Oh, I totally forgot this was the evil one. We'll just Mirror Realm a Strike Orchard, and we'll pass to you.
Yeah. Spell. Tap. Tower.
I swear to God, if you drop a Headless Haunt, and he rolls on one of my 2 sites on your next turn.
It's just a
Okay,
given.
okay.
It's just a givens. Debating whether I'm playing him
For sure.
in my backside. Yeah, bury me. Yeah, I'll just play him back here.
Seems reasonable. We'll draw a spell. I do like that. We'll play Forsaken Crypt, and we'll make the guy
That value.
the value. So good on turn 2 if you get the
Honestly, I kind of had to stop playing those sites because I was like consistently making a suboptimal play because I could not leave the value on the
yeah, that's
on the table, dude. I couldn't do it.
the first iteration of this deck had like the
Ability
all
to,
of them. It had the earth ones, it had the fire, the air ones, and the water ones. So my collection was just full of them. So my collection was shit, and then like I just like have good cards in hand to play. I'm that's my turn, and then like look down and my opponent would have good minions like Lord of Lies, and I'd have 3/3/3s like vanilla 3/3s. I'd be like, okay, I probably
we
shouldn't be
get
doing
here?
this. Yeah, I think I've jumped the shark. So
Just spell. Those kind of thought. Yeah, I play here. Played Toolbox Silence ago.
okie dokie. We'll draw a spell. We'll tap for a sight. Headless Hunt. Going into 4 mana. I don't know, man. I think I just chill like this. Move Ghoul here. You tap sight, boulder, whisk, throw, kill. 2 for 1, 4 damage to me. Probably is not worth it. Pass to you.
See. There. Start whacking. Yeah. Couple shot into that.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll hit there for 3.
Coolio.
Let's go.
Oh, roll dice, please. Roll. Thank you.
Where's he gonna be?
6.
9. 6. 6.
Irrelevant.
Yep, that's
them the breaks. Them the Headless Hunt breaks.
Dude, I want to cut him so bad every single time.
But
Every single time he does that shit. But every once in a while he does something good. I'm like, okay, this
I
card is
love
really
him.
sick when
I
it
love him
works.
so
Yeah,
much.
like,
Yeah, but God, he can really be just a giant turd.
it feels like when you really need it too. That's when he fucks you.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe just a spell again. Seems fine. I'm just giving you all the air sites. 5 mana. We just play a root spider and pass to you.
Spells. Yeah, I'll just spell here. Sight. Put myself here. Get Dankins to go.
Sweet, 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 sweet. If this is a rampy site, this feels pretty cool. If this is not, feels less cool. It's probably just not. Oh, we got to roll. Roll the dice. 12. That sounds good. You stupid headless haunt.
Better than 6.
Better than 6. Yeah, we'll do a spell. Tap for a sight. I think we'll just play a Stygian Archers here. Sight in hand. Past you.
Spell.
Bros.
Let's see what's important. Man.
Imagine what world we'd live in if this headless haunt hit relevant twice. This game would be over. I'm just kidding. But I feel like I was doing something.
So those down there doesn't matter. Defensive sight would be cool.
PK!
I can play that there. Hounds?
Yeah, Brennick, I don't envy you for your first round opponent. Wild card, and it's Joffrey. Hounds of Onderos. That is a problem, actually. Not if this roll's good. 7. Okay, we're relevant. We've done it. We're relevant.
Get whacking. Get
whacking. We'll draw a spell. We'll play this here. And we'll Fey Changeling this back to your hand.
Rude.
We will... I mean, odds are having a drowned in that is pretty high. That's fine. Punch for 4. Ugh. And then we'll range strike and kill your Nagant. And make this token. And then we'll move here. And we're in the red zone. Past you.
Spell.
I saw you ask why I was playing Shrike Orchard. I think I highlighted it a little bit, but it kills Root Spider and a lot of other incidental beasts that are being ran. And yeah, the more I play the card, the more I'm like really, really actually very impressed by it. I thought for a second it was whenever you summon a minion here, kill target nearby beast with power 2 or less, or with 2 or less power. And I was like, oh, I'm playing Root Spiders. This actually might be like a little counterintuitive, but it's enemy beast, so it's like not even. It's strictly a single-edged sword. There's no double edge here, so so I've been really liking it because Root Spider can, even though I'm playing Onslaught, Root Spider can kind of clog up some stuff. But also killing like an early Warhorse or something for free feels pretty good.
Let me just put Empire 10%.
Yuck.
Yeah, let's go.
Please be relevant. 18. Headless Hunt, you dummy. I cannot let anything stick because you now have 5 mana and you're an air. Draw spell. Move here. Fate Changeling that guy back to your hand. Move like this, move like this. I think we even play the root spider, move the Root Spider up, and then we punch you for 1. We'll tap for a sight. So scared, so much. Yeah, we'll just pass to you.
Okay. Smooth.
Part of the beauty of it playing Elementalist is you get to like your collection can, and this one looks a little sparse because I'm running the Desecrated Grounds too, but like you get to run like Drowns and Berries, and there was like a moment where I was running like Critical Strike and anything like that that would be like relevant in any of the colors, so your toolbox becomes really like quite the toolbox. But like for instance, if he plays his Vampire again on either his Water or his Earth site, like I have the answer because I have the the toolbox. So, but he is sure getting up to a lot of mana.
Closer grapple. That.
Make a skeleton. Sorry, I populated it so it would be in there.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Was that your toolbox?
Yep.
Okay, pretty cool, pretty cool. Eight.
Nice.
Woo! Um, yeah, we'll move back. Drawing a whole mess of dudes. That, maybe that. Seems like a waste knowing what you have in your hand. Or like knowing that you have such a hand, I should say. So we'll punch for 6. Hmm. I'm gonna do that. I wish. Well, we should just do that. We'll move the Fey Changeling here. And we... I'm gonna order this just a smidge different. Sorry. Before I move the Root Spider here, I'm gonna tap and play a Ghost Town and play a Grandmaster Wizard here.
Sure.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then move the Root Spider here, and then move the Fey Changeling here, and then do the damage. And that's my turn.
Spell. Oh, yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Blow myself here.
He had it. That's so much stuff. Wait, it's alive.
Yeah, that's alive. Yeah. I was kind of waiting for the Headless Hunt to come in. I was thinking about just saving my toolbox to displace it into where I need it to be, but for 3. Yeah, I'll do 4 there, might as well. 3 mana left. Yeah, that's me.
You're 9. 3, 6, 7, 8. Ooh. Okay. All right. Yep. So we'll start with a move here. Oh no, this is even. I don't know if that's better, but it's cheeky. Kobolds. Oh wait, no. Sorry. Yeah, if I'm gonna do that, we'll roll the boulder for 4, and then we'll play a kobolds here, and then we'll onslaught and punch you for 3. Death's Door, and then move this here and pass you.
Pretty rude.
I'm a rude dude.
Skeleton here. Nine.
I think I'm actually sorry, no. Responding to the chat, sorry. I think I'm actually against. Am I against Ira first? I was thinking just based off where I landed, I would be against. Um, stealth cat, but maybe I'm wrong. And if that's the case, like, what am I lamenting for? It's playing against Ira. The first time I played against Ira, it was like he 20-0'd me. I just forfeited because he was just like comboing me.
Kill the kobolds. Hit you for 4.
He hadn't even got to the combo yet. He just was like had board control, and I was like, "Yo, I'm not doing anything to you now." So
8. It's better. Assholes, you. Put myself here. Play your skeleton. That's right. To go.
I got the zap. It was so hard not to use that toolbox like way earlier. Been sitting on it for like forever, and I was like really wanted to play the archers and grapple your. Sorry, I was muted. I was so hard not to play this earlier when you played your archers. I was like, I could play an archers and grapple his archers and get a guy, and I was like, but I don't know if I can win because like he is a boulder. So, yep.
What did you get with the box?
Oh, zap.
Oh, you had that. Oh, you had zap.
Yeah.
Bunch of my whirling blades.
Yeah.
The double fate was rough.
Yeah, dude, they're so insanely good. It's crazy.
So not being able to get offensive sight was also pretty brutal.
Yeah, that was pretty rough.
8? There we go. Okay. 8 defensive sight.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Decently well for it. Like.
Jeez, Louise.
Yeah, it happens though sometimes. Oh, very well played, sir.
Yeah, thanks for the game.
Yeah. Good luck with your testing.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, I decided to not make top 16 this one.
Yeah, thanks for
everybody a fighting chance.
Yeah, thanks for choosing that.
It's been ridiculous. Every top 16, the person that I queue into wins the whole thing.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, the game against PK last season hurt.
Really?
I doored him like turn 8 or turn 7. It was fast.
That water stuff, dude.
And then it went 15 turns after, and I couldn't find the card. I couldn't find anything to kill him.
I had an identical game against, is it Hinchman or Hitchum, who's playing mono water Pathfinder?
Yep.
Adored him by like turn 6, and then literally like 8 turns of not being able to find like any of my kill blows. So like
he had the Baba Yaga's hut too, which made it like that
insane.
much more. And then he had a Messer Storm that I had like no way to kill either. And I was like, well, fuck, I can't like bring anything close enough to really hit him. And then even if I do, he just Baba Yaga's Huts away. Like
Yeah.
it turned fast. I was
Yeah,
like,
PK
well, not
putting
really
Baba
that
Yaga's
fast.
hut.
It
Yeah,
was just
Baba Yaga's
slowly
hut has
going.
been such an insane boon for Pathfinder.
Oh yeah, dude, that's
It's
a crazy card for Pathfinder.
which is just like you read it and you're like, that's pretty unassuming. But then they start to get on Baba Yaga hut and they like bounce around all over the place and you're like,
Swapping everywhere, and yeah,
this is untenable, especially if they're playing like snowballs and stuff. Like I've had that happen to me a bunch where they're just like hut into position and just like huge snowball eviscerate. So
I've
was
been
that
seeing
on
them
your
running boulders too.
yeah? Was that on your
Boulder
Steam list that you played last 2 seasons?
What's up? The
Was
boulder?
Well, no. The were you playing your Steam Necro last season when you got to that?
No, I played Miss Necro both times in top 16.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
top
I
16.
brought my Steam Necro to Gen or not Gen Con, Sorcery Con, and dude, it was rough. Like it wasn't the deck's fault though either. Like there was like 3 games where I didn't draw more than like 2 minions.
Yeah.
And like the whole deck was, I had 42 minions in that deck.
Yeah, it knew you
I'm just like,
abandoned it for Mist online. It was
yeah, dude,
punishing you in real life.
I was like, okay, well that just felt really bad. Like nothing to really do about that though.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that sucks. That really, I mean, like, because like it's a deck you're proficient with. It's a deck that like I think is fairly like competitive and good in the meta, and like when you just like the deck just doesn't like just
it was doing really well up until the day of constructed.
Golly.
It's okay though. So
Yeah.
some days it's just
It'd
not
be
your
like
win
that.
to win. You know,
Yeah.
it's not your day. That happens.
Well, I wish you were in the top cut, and I wish you were my round 1 opponent based off the track record of your previous round opponents.
I'm a good luck charm.
Well, thanks for the game. Yeah, I appreciate it.
I'll see you around.
Let's see if anybody's looking for a game. Nobody's queued. We'll join another one. So that was with the Elementalist list, and it kind of felt pretty fair in the sense that like had I not been able to remove either of those units, he probably just wins, and that's straight off the back of Fey Changeling being broken. Exceptionally good right now, I should say. But like, you know, the evil stuff is cute. We're not really gaining a whole lot in this list by forcing evil. Like the sites are pretty much identical. We're just losing some hard removal, in fact, because we're putting desecrates in instead of infiltrate. So like actually even tougher into those matchups where if you don't find that Fey Changeling, you just don't really have a ton of hard removal. So the Elementalist list is probably a meme, or at least a less good version of, in my opinion, a less good version of just the mono air Elementalist, which has been a lot of fun. Yeah, because we're not running Exorcist either, which are great right now. So you're losing some of your tech even. So yeah, probably sticking with the mono air Elementalist. So we'll queue again and see if we can just play with the mono air Elementalist and see how it does. I'll probably call it for the night. I usually test with, and we jam like a million games. I usually test with like Pork Chop or my brother or Chris, but it doesn't look like Pork Chop is on. Hey, little homie, you round? When are you gonna play Valorant? Actually, after I'm done streaming, I'll probably go play Valorant. So, so I know you don't like the art, but it is, in my opinion. I played CS2 a lot when I was younger. It is just better Counter Strike. So I don't know. I probably just divided the whole 8 viewers now. Point of contention, but I only barely started playing Valorant. I'm not good at all, to be honest. I'm trash, and you don't want me to play Counter Strike with you because I'm equally as trash at that game. Um, so, but it has been fun, and just being able to pop in and get a quick round in or two, something good other than turning cardboard rectangles sideways. So keep my reflexes up. Boop 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 boop. Just to show, this is that Urban Elementalist, Mono Air Elementalist, Live Onslaught Love. I've made a million names for it. I did a deck tech for it, but this is kind of like the updated version of it. Even cards as soon as like recently as today were added in. But at its core, it's like aggro, with minions that can like be plopped down with an onslaught and get in for like damage in vectors that like are harder to block, but also like are a little more survivable, like the phase assassin and the headless haunt. These are just like solid bodies. But even like I've had a game recently where I played phase assassin into the void and then played onslaught for the killing blow, even though we had blockers because it gained the stealth. Because I was able to play it into a adjacent void, which was cool. I was actually the first time that had happened. But at the end of the day, it is a lot of dupes, like a lot of minions, not a lot of magics, and not a ton of card draw. I mean, it's just like Grandmaster Wizard basically in Wizard's Den. Usually that's enough to keep you in, but especially if we're going against control and they have Earthquakes and Poison Novas and stuff, and they get there quickly, if they're on the play, you have to be really careful about how you play out your stuff. PK, play a game. Play with me. Oh, I just queued. Never mind. Sorry, PK. Oh, I'm playing against Sun God. Okay, cool. Where are you at? But anyway, Screamer has been the most recent addition. And I was, hey, dude.
Hey,
I'm streaming on YouTube right now. Just a heads up. If that's cool with you, we can play your game. If that's not, we can cancel it or whatever. Oh, shoot, I just muted you. I did not mean to mute you. Okay, sorry. Can you hear me?
Ah! Gotta go. Oh no.
Sorry, I'm streaming on YouTube. If you're
I
cool
heard
with
that.
that. Okay, cool. You
That's
cool with
the
that?
whole reason I said that. That's the whole reason I was shouting.
Oh,
I was acting.
I'm muted. I couldn't
missed
hear.
it.
I couldn't
It's
hear.
all good. I see.
Okay.
I see.
Cool. But cool. Well, this is testing for our tournament too, which I haven't even seen where we are in the brackets. So
Yeah, the Texas Sorcery. Or yeah. So you're practicing for that? That's the deck that you're playing?
well,
Let's see,
it's one of 4 that I'm between, which is a
Yeah.
problem. So, but it is also the one I've been playing most of the summit and like pretty comfortable with it. And Ironclad, what the?
Oh yeah, you're about to. You're about to see something cool. I'll say that.
Sure.
Cool. Well, hello, stream.
18.
You
5.
guys are in luck. I'll play first, by the way.
Sure, sure, sure.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting.
Ooh-wee.
So this is odd. I think we put this back. Draw sight.
I'm gonna do 2 sights, 1 spell,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll scry a spell. That probably stays on.
Do you have it set where the stream is going to be available afterwards?
Yeah, I think so.
Check that out. I'll be streaming soon myself. So great minds, man. It's instant time.
You've made the most infamous teaser video ever with your channel.
I know.
World's
I promise.
longest edge.
like,
here.
okay. Hey, we're on YouTube. Shit, I don't know which censorship is worse, YouTube or Twitch. But yeah, man. Either way, yes. It wasn't the plan, but I promise it is. What's the word? The payoff will be fantastic. No puns intended.
Okay.
Will be
All right.
fantastic.
I believe you.
Man.
I'll believe when I see it, I should say.
Hey. I would want it no other way. I can't
Just kidding.
yeah, I'm gonna definitely do it. We're gonna. You already know. This won't be the last. We'll be talking online. That's impossible. Oh yeah, you ready? You're ready, huh?
I'm ready. Sorry.
All right, here we go. So you know what? I'm just gonna tell you what the name of this deck is called. Dark Paladin.
Okay. I'm scared.
That's it. That's all I can say right now. That's all I can say. The rest will give it away. All right. We're gonna go Desert Bloom.
Oh, Gar. That's actually really scary.
Yeah, just chilling, just hanging out. Now, see, this is scary. This free 2-mana permanent sites with Elementalist. That's scary.
Yeah, it's been a lot of
Ray, you
fun.
over this? There's a guy named Dirty Tub who made a cool deck like that, but I don't know, man. I think you're the one who's.
I actually cited Dirty Tub in my deck tech video when I first started playing this, and well, like when I made the deck tech list about it, because he was the one who showed. He was the one who I experienced running like all of the manlands and like getting manlands out. I didn't see him on the cities, but if he was doing it, he was ahead of the curve.
He was on the manland. That's what it was. He was on the manlands, not the cities. Yeah, I played against him too. And I'm sure it was like the same deck. Yep. Wow. All right. Let's do it. Let's do something. We're gonna go. Let's make sure we got this right, though.
How about you not mess with me? That's unfair.
Oh man, I mean,
3 mana and a mix on turn 2.
So, you know, I do. I normally I would not like duo. We're fellow Gundam Wing pilots. You know what I mean? I don't know which one I am because I wanted to be duo too, but you got the name first. But guess what, duo?
We can both be duo. We can
do
it. Do it on stream. Do it for the stream.
That will not help the thing that I'm trying to do or whatever. I don't know. Hey, look, man, Dark Paladin's just out here hanging with his vampire brethren.
All right, you forced my hand.
Player Barry. See, you know what a oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at yuck.
Don't have a watchtower. Pass you.
just know when you hit me, it's 2 less damage.
Fair.
So it's not gonna feel as good. It's
I
not gonna
think
feel-
I'll
you're
never
not
hit
gonna
you
wanna
with
do
this vampire.
it.
I think this
I
vampire will stay passive.
Alright. Oh, you think so, huh? You think so? Oh boy, no, that actually does kind of suck. But we're gonna draw a sight. That's the cool thing about Ironclad. Like I've literally played Ironclad. It's just like my 4th Ironclad game.
Yeah.
Thought like a decent amount about it though.
I know he
And,
keeps saying pork chop this, pork chop that, but pork chop sandwiches, he builds every single list. So I've played a fair amount of
against
Ironclad.
Ironclad, yeah. I
Yeah.
played against it a decent amount.
Why
But
are
it's like,
you doing
very
this?
forgiving.
Why are you
Enough.
Imperial Roading right now, dude? Ugh. It's the worst thing you could have done.
I'm very happy about this. Very happy about
I
this.
was gonna do that last turn, but you made me infiltrate him instead.
Yeah, don't speak too soon, man. I mean, the worst thing that I could do, huh? I think the worst thing. That's not the worst thing, but look at this. Okay, you've probably seen this, I'm sure. Slobber Maw. I take 2 damage instead of 4.
Pretty
to the Ironclad.
good.
That's all right. Just use your next removal. I know what's up.
Oh my Lanta.
Uh-huh. More.
Oh my Lanta. This is actually kind of hard.
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, please draw. Yeah. Take a turn off, man. Take a turn off.
We'll play it here. And we'll draw 3. And we'll pass you.
Mhm. All right. Draw spell. 1, 2, got 4. All right. This would be really cool if I maybe had a little more. That's okay. Huh. Interesting. Well, what are we gonna do here? Okay, yeah, let's do that. Tactical move. 1, 2.
Oh no.
1, 2. See, Ironclad ain't afraid to get in the red zone. Attack Grandmaster. Get that out of there.
Bing bong.
Attack your site.
Ouchie.
North of this ramp. Pass.
That is a problem.
Man.
Thank you.
I know.
Okay. So we're drawing a site. We'll move here. Do we try and get the value out of this thing? I don't think so. I think we just Fate Changeling this back to your hand.
Sounds good.
And then we play a Tum Thumb. And we pass to you.
Tap for a site. Yeah, it kind of stinks. I see what you're up to there, good sir. I'm gonna pass turn.
What?
I don't love it. I don't love it.
Draw spell. Tap for a sight. Punch for 2.
Mm-hmm.
Air, fire. I think we'll do this, and we'll pass to you.
Hour 6 for the turn.
You should play that 4 power guy again.
Ironclad ain't scared of no
Ghosts.
Loudermaw.
I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Only half is scared. Only half. Just 2 damage. Not 4 damage. 2 damage. I think I just want to do that and take 2 damage just to show off how Ironclad takes 2 less damage.
Just a flex.
Seems good. I don't know. That is debatable. What I don't love is this damn Dabril controlling the skies over here. Trying to trade with my Slobbermaw, man. We'll go there. Presumably safe from the Dabril. I know you got your toolbox hanging out. So we're going to do a little bit more. Attack here for 2. Pass.
All right, let's find out where this jabroni goes. 4. Sweet. We'll draw a spell. Play Withering Heights here. Is that what I want to do? Probably. That. Yeah. We'll blink the vampire here.
There it is. Uh-huh.
We'll draw a spell. We'll trade these.
Lazy.
We will Dreamer this back. Punch it for 2. And then punch here for 4.
Mm-hmm.
And pass to you. Jucifer, welcome. Just heads up.
Taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Yes. I've muted you, Drew. I don't know how long you're gonna be doing that for, but you will be muted for eternity. You not today, devil.
Alright.
Okay, you're not muted anymore. I forgive you. I love you. I'm just kidding. I don't forgive you, but I do love you.
Hell yeah. Love you.
Oh, hello.
Did you say you were streaming?
I am streaming on YouTube right now, so watch your language.
Yes.
This is a Christian Minecraft server, please.
Good Christian sorcery.
I'm gonna mute myself because I'm gonna explain sorcery to somebody who is watching my channel right now. One of the 10 viewers.
Give it away to me. Here, but before you do that, like just here, you got. Wait, can they hear me? I guess they obviously can hear me.
They can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah. Pro tip: do not play a bomb minion with a mix.
Yep.
unless you are very certain that your opponent can't deal with it immediately. I didn't look at. I didn't. What's the word? I did not consider much about the 2 mana that duo had, and like even like infiltrate is probably the worst case scenario, but just like a berry, but against like other decks, they probably wouldn't have it. But because duo had 2 mana right there from the start, it was a clear sign that I shouldn't have done that. But guys, made this deck 3 hours ago. We're jamming, having a good time. So just don't think that I normally do that. I'm trying to cover my ass. I'm trying to cover my ass, duo. Okay. All right. Oh, we can say
Thanks.
ass, right?
Winning. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay. All right.
Thanks. It should be fixed soon on the stream. I just fixed it, and it should be fixed anytime now. So, thanks for the heads up. Another slobber mall. You only take
Another
2. Look at
slobber
the
mall.
flex.
I know. I'm trying to see where this is gonna go.
Just to give you the spark notes on sorcery. It is. I'm gonna mute Sunless God really quick. Sorcery is, how would I best define it? It's like a tactile Magic the Gathering. You build out the board. You you play minions of different elemental threshold. They are geared at more of a, in design and in principle, more at a casual audience, but it has definitely taken hold into more of a competitive scene. I myself have played in a few of their larger tournaments. They called them Crossroads at the time. And then I've been fortunate enough to win 2 of them.
No, there's a delay.
And then yeah, it's a lot of fun. If you the deck building experience is great. The release cadence is great for really busy people. It's like a great secondary game. I would highly recommend it. It's growing like crazy. I had a crazy Kickstarter, but I know Kickstarters are all over the place and insane now. But long story short, I definitely recommend see if you have a local scene. Sorry, I was muted there for a second. Yep, I'm here. Sorry.
Here's what you got to explain, duo. Here's what you got to explain to your stream. Okay.
Yeah.
What you got to do is say, hey, I
Yeah.
infiltrated a Dapperel.
Yep.
2 for 1, and I played Grandmaster Wizard. The end.
The end. Point.
We're all good.
Point case. Oh no, they asked me to explain sorcery. Yeah, but they don't understand what infiltrate and Grandmaster Wizard are. They were like, hey, I've stumbled to the stream. I know nothing about sorcery. Can you please explain it to me? No.
Play right here, guys. What I did. We crossed. Hey, it's my fault that happened. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not talking any shit. I'm the one that allowed that obvious play to be made. It's like, oh, okay, he's gonna infiltrate my Dapperel.
To be fully fair, a turn 2 infiltrate isn't super regular.
Oh, it's very uncommon. I think I always look for signs in sorcery. I find that that's useful. And if let's say you didn't, I don't know, like let's put it like this: if there was just if you didn't play a turn 1 like City of Glass in analyst, like I think signs are good to look at. Like if somebody does something, there's like a reason. You know what I mean? Like so you're playing City of Glass, even if I didn't know your deck, which I kind of do. I personally would think, all right, that's like their thing. They get that cool ability with Elementalists. They're all about cheating big shit. Like they're all about getting more mana sooner. Like that's their thing. That's their jam. So I like normally I'll use those clues to be like, all right, my hunch is he's gonna be able to deal with this thing. Like what I would have done is I would have rather split the reduction, meaning like did it to play like 2 spells.
Yeah, right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I think that would have been totally correct.
Yeah. I'm gonna draw a spell this turn.
More spells.
We'll tap for a sight. I think we just trade off the Slobber Maul.
Yeah.
And we play some guys. and we
thought it was
punch
2
you
more.
for
That was fun.
3, and we passed you.
Okay. Yeah, how many people are you got on stream there? And I
Dude,
love that you're
we're
getting like,
rocking 9 people right now. We're basically famous.
dog. That's bro. Sorcery numbers. Multiply that by like 1,000. Seriously, like 500. Seriously, look, man. Smaller but dedicated community. We love y'all, man. We love y'all. 4, 5. All right. Who? when is the time? When is it right to scoop? Says
Whatever
Sonny.
you'd like. I'm not gonna make
Never.
you play. Never. Okay, cool.
The answer is never. Dark Paladin says never. Never says die.
Dark Paladin does
You
have the question of, can you actually kill me when I'm on death's door, which is
Yeah.
a real concern, actually.
You know what it is? So Ironclad is what I've what I've encountered in the 4 hours that I've played this avatar is that Ironclad is a certified cortisol reducer. It is just you feel less stress. You're not worried about someone grappling you for $1 billion. It's just going to be for $500 million.
It'd be like 998 million.
Wait,
Wait,
straight up though,
999 million. 900.
if you're putting on that pressure, like not doing what I'm doing right now, dude, it matters. Like
Yeah,
it's like, oh, okay.
It
Like
does.
there's not this huge reprisal that's gonna happen if I let this thing just sit in front of me. And then your ring pings, you don't give a shit about that. There's some other incidental stuff. You don't care about Troll Bridge. I'll even say what I have in this deck, which I don't know if a lot of people have really checked out yet. But I mean, it's not that obscure, but Steering Truth is like playable on yourself.
Oh, yeah.
Just 3-minute draw 2. I feel like Pork Chop must have done some of that.
My brother actually built a water fire one recently that like
Okay.
I think you should do fire air like what you're doing, but it's a whole lot of fun. Muddy Pigs actually feel really broken in Ironclad, which is crazy to say. Yeah, because they just like are a body that heals you for 3, which is equivocally 5, right? So it's like,
Yeah, no, I like it. Yeah, I'm
that's
using healing in this deck. I mean, I totally dig it.
but but his whole shtick is he wants to do a lot of damage to himself, and then he hasn't done it yet, but he wants to Twisted Fate somebody. So
oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, tell him someone out there wants him to Twisted Fate somebody too. I think you take 2 here. I know. Hell yeah, you took 2. Take that, Duo. Take that.
Emotional damage.
Oh man. Oh man. All right. Maybe we don't go to door. No, we're totally going to door. No.
Dude, you and the Slobber Malls.
I know.
Is this
okay? I'm not gonna lie. That time I was kind of like
Slobber Mall doesn't have Grey Wolf's text, by the way, Sun God. You can't run as many Slobber Malls as you'd like. You can only run 3. Okay.
I think we need a second opinion from somebody. Where's Kyle, the wolf guy, when you need him? Yeah, so I'm essentially just dooring myself.
Yeehaw. For honor.
I think we just go like this. We're gonna make a scene here.
Sorry. Roll dice. 15. Lame.
So, dude, I gotta tell you, I mean, this deck was doing some cool shit. I did not.
I believe you.
Showcase it too well. Like maybe scooping sooner is just better than playing this out. Like if it's overwhelmingly a door situation, I will scoop and maybe
I will door you here.
You'll door me that way. You got it.
We'll
digging it.
This guy. We'll give the Headless Haunt a card. Neato. We'll move the Headless Haunt here.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think he should ward.
the minion.
Yeah, the minion
I
should
bet
be
they thought of
warded.
that. Yeah, that's what like made me kind of wary of playing it. But I would still play it in a minion heavy deck.
Sorry, we're doing with this one, and this one's staying stealthed.
Makes
This one's
sense.
just moving. And then we'll pass you.
All right. Mm-mm.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm cheating. That site I'm standing on is a rebel, so I can't do that. But I can play him here.
Oh, I got yeah, that's true. No worries. No worries. You dirty cheater. You dirty cheater. You.
I've been cheating this whole time.
You got you typed in a code and pulled it in.
My hand just changes live based off what you're doing to the best card at the moment. That's my code.
My dream. He realized it already. That's what I wanted to do. Can we make a real big mess here? Can we do some real cool shit? I think we can.
Oh no, my camera's stopped working again. Deactivate. Activate. Let's see if it fixes it. What a frame to freeze on.
Oh yeah, you got the I get what you're talking about. You're freezing. It's frozen right when your eyes are closed. And no, mid sneeze. It's frozen mid sneeze. I feel you, brother. I feel you. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna play first. How are we doing this? How are we doing this shit? We do that. Oh yeah, no, don't worry about that. Okay, so what we're gonna do is have Slobber Maw attack here for 4.
Ouchie.
Then we will play tactical move. 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then 1, 2. Sure. Ironclad moves here. Come on. And then this seems kind of poopy. To say the least. We'll grapple shot a fucking leprechaun. How about
Nice.
that? Yeah. Exactly. Hear me roar.
I think I have it. Because I
better.
can...
You better, man.
From the Headless
Better.
Hunt, play
Oh,
a Thundering Giant.
Ooh, Drew's
And
Drew's over
teleport,
there.
and then punch you for 4.
Crying for the joy. My baby.
Yeah, Thunder Giant's so clutch. MVP. I knew it. I knew you had the Whirling Blades.
All right, let's go again. You down to go again?
I actually said that was probably my last one before I
Oh, your last
queued.
one? I got it.
Yeah.
No, you're good.
But I appreciate the game. Thank you so much.
For sure. Folks, he's ending on a high note. Okay.
Yeah.
One non-game, and he's like, yes.
I did it, dude. I did it.
That is sorcery.
My opponent drew 3 of the same cards, and I won. I did it.
No. The only thing that made it a quote-unquote non-game was completely my fault, which makes it a game. Folks, don't make those mistakes. But
cool, brother.
Yeah,
Well, thanks
it's
for the game. I won't see you in Houston.
Oh, you're not?
Yeah, we've got a
Oh, man.
wedding. We got a wedding to go to, so I can't make it. But I'm rooting for you.
Yeah, well, appreciate it. I'm bummed I won't get to challenge the first place, the King of Dallas, the King of the Dallas
No, but James
Yeah,
locally has
but-
been owning me every time we've played, so it's not the king of Dallas, that's for sure. James and
And,
Chris and Marcus and all of these locals and Pork Chop, they all just
yeah, oh, pork chops. Pork chop is
and
always
Erica
like,
and
stuff.
Conniption. I can't remember your name. I'm sorry. And yeah, they're all the local scene is insane. But well, good luck. Talk to you later.
Right. Good stuff, duo. You guys, hope y'all enjoyed. Have a good one, folks.
All right, I'm off, y'all. Take care.